Hi, I will introduce what is shell scripting, goal of the project, and project implementation overview. The first one is what is shell scripting. Shell scripting is a way of writing a list of commands in a file that the system can run automatically using a shell. It is commonly used in Linux and Unix to automate tasks, manage files, and make system administration easier. It helps users save time and reduce error by combining multiple commands into one script. The second is goal of the project. The goal of this assignment is to create a shell script that uses basic concepts such as user input, condition, loops, function, and file processing. This helps students understand how shell scripting can automate tasks and improve efficiency. Now we move to the project implementation overview. This project was done by creating a shell script that performs basic tasks like displaying message, taking user input, using condition, loops, function, and handling file. The script was developed and tested in a Linux environment to ensure it works correctly. This is the full shell scripting project. Step 1. Welcome message. This initial section establishes the user interface by displaying a clear introductory header when the script starts running. Analysis. The echo command is a core built-in bash utility used to output text to the standard output. In this step, it prints the literal string student profile, serving as a welcoming title block. This immediate visual output helps the user instantly identify the purpose of the program before any interactive prompts take place.
Instead, the system collects information from the user using the echo and read commands. The echo command displays prompts on the screen, while the read command captures the user input and stores it into variables such as name, age, faculty, and course. This process allows the system to save user information for later use in the program. In step 3, the system uses an if-else statement to make a decision based on the user age. The condition checks whether the age is greater than or equal to 18 using conditional statement. If the condition is true, the status is set as adults, otherwise the status becomes minor. Finally, the result is displayed on the terminal screen.
Next, this slide explains step 4, loop iterative processing. A loop is used when we want the computer to repeat the same task multiple times without writing the same code again. This makes the script shorter, cleaner, and more efficient. Looking at the code, the line for I in 1, 2, 3 starts a basic for loop. It tells the system to perform the task 3 times based on the values 1, 2, and 3. The keyword 2 marks the beginning of the instruction that will be repeated in each cycle. Inside the loop, we have echo processing student data. The echo command simply displays a message on the terminal. Since the loop runs 3 times, this message will also appear 3 times, simulating the processing of different student records. Finally, done indicates the end of the loop block. Once all 3 iterations are completed, the program exits the loop and continues with the next step. Overall, this loop helps make the code cleaner, shorter, and more efficient. That's all for me. Thank you.
Right now, I will explain the final part of our shell scripting project, which is step 5, function, also known as modularization and output generation. In this section, we organize all the output commands into one reusable function called display profile. This helps make the script cleaner, more structured, and easier to manage instead of writing repeated commands regularly. The line display profile is used to define the function name, while the curly braces contain all the commands that belong to the function. Inside the function, the echo commands are used to print the final student profile report in neat format. For example, the script records the values stored earlier in variables such as name, faculty, course, age, and display them clearly on the terminal screen. The status variable is especially important because it contains the result from the earlier if-else condition, which determines whether the user is classified as an adult or minor based on their age. At the bottom of the script, we write display profile again, but this time as a function call. Defining a function alone does not execute it. The function only runs when it is called. Once triggered, the terminal instantly generates the complete and organized student profile report. Overall, this final step demonstrates how function improve modularity, readability, and efficiency in shell scripting by grouping multiple commands into one manageable block. So, here is a quick overview of the overall output generated by the program. First, the system displays the welcome hidden student profile to introduce the program interface clearly to the user. Next, the program collects user information interactively, including the student's name, age, faculty, and course using input comments. After that, the if-else statement processes the age value and automatically determines the student status, whether adult or minor. Then, the loop section demonstrates repetitive processing by printing the message, processing student data multiple times automatically. Finally, the function section organizes and displays all collect information into a clean and structured student profile report on the terminal screen. Overall, the script successfully combines user input, conditional statement, loops, and functions into one complete shell scripting program.